That's why Tom Searcy, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perdita Quinn, Juan Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961, Oyster Cracker Man, Biddy Bedford, Blue Boy Boxer, GPS Pestle, Robo Rapist Night, Red Randy, Red Gordon, Ellery, Jim Hall, Bill Ball, Morgan, Steve Jones, Joe Sound, Brands, Davidians, Haven Gate, Carney, Country, and Western Ghetto Life, but All American and all that. That's why, Bernard, you don't want to race to prove dissemination. Because there is some of us who've been around quite substantially longer, like I said, who know the whole story about some of you. And Bernard, when you do it just to be cool in a last-ditch effort, you know, people remember when it worked or when it didn't work. Coca-Cola, Karen, and Stan, and Joe, Pepsi, and Berlita. They know who was a part of it. They know who was killed, all that. That's why, Bernard, you don't want to break up friendships and bonds and relationships with family members and friends. And you also got to remember, Bernard, the girls always take it over. So when you make up a story about murder and rape, which didn't happen, Bernard, so you could take control of shit, they know you're full of shit. And I keep telling you, you shouldn't screw with Holly or Amanda or Sasha the Imes or the Schwartzes or, you know, Kim, or because that might be your biggest rival there, Bernard, is Kim. It's your made up story there, Perlita. Who else? Or Valerie or whatever. So, Bernard, with as large as my friend base is and some other of my friends, what are you trying to prove? Because you keep screwing it up, Bernard, every single time. David, you're the one that's the outsider. So is Perlita. Then everything's all busted up. It doesn't work. They know who you guys are. And remember, David, you might have your network experts. They have their own. And I told you, I have like that much control over the situation. So again, when they know the four of you committed sexual abuse, basically, Bernard, and screwed it up out here, what do you want? You've always been the problem, Stan, Bernard, and Aaron, and Harry, and Joe. Steely of the Bitches is getting old, Stan, because they know you're full of fucking shit. That's just your guys' excuse every time so you can get away with your crap. That's what dissemination is. Those who are the outsiders coming into that which once worked. Okay? I'm telling you, Antillas and Freemans and Comcast Negroes and Cops Negroes and all this other shit. See, if you're the sports type Red Randy and it worked without people, worked when people weren't into sports, and there was no Carney, you know, and the problems that Ellery and Perlita brought in with the All-American, it proves that you guys are the outsiders pushing your way in from both directions. If some people are deaf and some people aren't, Perlita, it's two different worlds. So like I said, it proves you women's torture chamber box and the rape box and all that nasty shit still. Well, some people have more knowledge of the history and some people don't. But when you're that level of fag and annoying GPS Pestle Robo Rapist Night and you emulate another person and another person and another person, and they know Karen and them use the four of his boys for their abuse tool, and then Avon Tupperware and Basic Age, Making Street to Making Street and moves, and you guys fight over Disney. Fight over movie stars, people just begin to know Bridget is the liar and screwed up everybody's shit and always has been. So, like I said, they'll be able to identify you guys by TV commercials and all this other shit. Because the same way, Harry, as you guys came in and busted up everybody's shit, they'll just reveal the group of you as you are, Cowboy Hillbilly Hicks, see Indian Woman to the Horizon, or Episcopal Churchman, or Judy Shepherd, or Ricky Lake, inverted purples, inverted reds, inverted blues, inverted blacks, crosses. Told you guys, Easy Zombies is fucking stupid. It proves the man of the show off of the Zion Eden land is running around just tearing shit all up. So the race for dissemination, what Hillbilly Hick style, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Harry Race. That's why they put your names in it. You guys making fun of the black and the white and making fun of Heather and the kindergarten teacher and then putting in the bit of the fat. Told you guys not to do it. Freeman, they know you guys' style. Quite literally, that's how far detached from reality you guys have made everybody over this shit. For that long, so. No, Bernard, you're assholes for doing what you do so you can take over cities and states and all that stuff and making a shit mess. For a petting zoo or a circus. Blowing trillions of dollars on a fagolathon and then screwing up the 80s and then the techno music. And like I said, they start to figure out where the masses of money and property go. You guys display it for the world. There's no other choice for people to do anything else. So if any cool new realities or stuff happens, most of you won't get to see it. That's why I put it as a center of abuse, because you have something common going on there that you guys did in Colorado or Texas, Florida, Michigan. So that's what happens, Bernard, when you want to be the last ditch effort to be famous for them. And like I said, you'll be the same Hillbilly Hick family that travels around in Kearney bothering everybody and stalking and ruining everybody's shit, Bernard. And then they track it, and then people learn to move away from it or just deal with it. But people remember when it worked versus that which came in. And like I said, Bernard, it starts to prove which type of women you guys like to obsess over and run your ladder, which people in the military or the police that you guys are respectful to or disrespectful to. White teepees all over the place. You guys trying to prove dissemination, but at the same time do white purity on green lawns. Told you guys they knew that it also evolved, so then you guys moved in there and started creating conflicts here or there, Bernard. It basically proves, like I said, at one time my family or others lived out here and you guys trashed it to move your shit in, Bernard, and we just got to deal with it. So that's a level of super fag I'm not interested in, and you guys destroyed several communities for it. So mutilate people's eyes and faces and all this shit to make absolutely no fucking point. So that's what it is when you guys want to be noticed. They notice, and everybody tracks it and writes it down like old style and shit, and you guys will be in the paper and all that. So flash her away and shit. Told you guys this method sucks ever since he fucking committed murder and shit and rape. I don't know why you guys keep covering for that piece of shit. Well, as long as you keep shuffling them around, the world's gonna fucking suck.